Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we are going to look at the 4 latest Arsenal news. The first Arsenal news is that the Daily Mail has confirmed another exclusive Arsenal update, as they confirm £22 million target wants Premier League move, Arsenal to complete the signing of France international and Galatasaray defender Sacha Boey. Galatasaray defender Sacha Boey is interested in making a move to the Premier League this summer amid talks with Arsenal. Sacha Boey continues to be pursued by Arsenal, and it sounds like the Galatasaray man fancies a move to England, that is according to the Daily Mail, who claim that Boey is keen on making a move to the Premier League. Arsenal are keen to add a new right-back, and Boey is thought to be one of the targets for Edu and Mikel Arteta. Sporks claimed just a few days ago that Galatasaray Vice President Erden Timur has visited London for transfer talks. Arsenal approached Timur and Galatasaray over a deal for Boey, offering around €17 million, £15 million, for the Frenchman. Galatasaray aren't budging just yet though, and are demanding around €25 million, £22 million, for Boey's signature. Arsenal must now consider whether they want to bid again, but hearing that Boey is keen on a move to England is encouraging. Arsenal are focusing on a new right-back with concerns about Takahiro Tomiyasu's recent injury record. The Japanese star's problems left Arsenal a little short at the back, and more competition is now needed. Boey fits the bill for Arsenal, especially as a talent with plenty of potential at just 22. The former Rennes man has impressed at right-back for Galatasaray this season, bagging 1 goal and 4 assists in 29 games, yet Boey has also, at times, featured as a left-back in his career, and that could appeal to Arsenal. That similar versatility to Tomiyasu, albeit without being able to play as a centre-back, and Arsenal could make their move. Hailed as amazing by former Arsenal right-back Bakary Sagna, Boey now seems ready for a move to the Premier League. Boey would have to fight for a place at Arsenal and would almost certainly start as backup, but he would have a real chance to feature in the Premier League and Champions League. The second Arsenal news is that the OS Donos de Bola has confirmed their exclusive Arsenal update, as they confirm exciting move expected, Arsenal to complete the signing of Brazil international and Corinthians promising young attacker Pedrinho. Arsenal may be on the verge of signing promising youngster Pedrinho from Corinthians, adding to their exciting squad of young talent. Arsenal might be on the verge of acquiring a new gem in the form of Pedrinho, also known as Pedro, the promising youngster from Corinthians. Born in 2006, Pedro Enrique Silva dos Santos, Pedrinho is a right-footed left winger who currently plays for Corinthians. He joined the Brazilian side at the age of 9, initially featuring for their futsal team. In March 2022, he signed his first professional contract at the age of 16, keeping him at the club until at least 2025. He currently has a €50 million release clause in his contract. Pedrinho has featured just 15 times for Corinthians' first team, netting 5 times in just 629 minutes, a goal every 126 minutes. The winger has also appeared for Brazil at U16-U20 level and has been compared to Brazilian legend Ronaldinho. The 17-year-old has shown exceptional talent, and his sudden disappearance from the Corinthians lineup has led to speculation about a possible move to England. The rumour was briefly mentioned by former player Neto during the show Os Donos de Bola, where he insinuated that Pedro's absence from the Corinthians team could be because he's being primed for a summer move to Arsenal. His consistent performance on the field prior to his abrupt absence has left many in Brazil wondering what's really going on behind the scenes. As Neto put it, "You have Pedro. I don't know what's going on. If the kid is going to be sold to Arsenal, I don't know, huh?" This subtle hint has left many fans and pundits alike eagerly waiting for the summer transfer window. If these rumours turn out to be true, this would mark another strategic move by Arsenal to secure young talent from around the globe. Pedro's potential arrival would add to their impressive squad of young players, already making a mark in the Premier League. However, it has also been reported that he may not move until the end of the year, with the January window more likely. The third Arsenal news is that the AFC Glen has confirmed their exclusive Arsenal update, as he confirms Instagram following spree of numerous Arsenal players spotted. As rumours intensify, Arsenal look to complete the signing of World Cup England international and West Ham United midfielder Declan Rice. West Ham United star Declan Rice has gone on an Arsenal player following spree on Instagram. Arsenal are believed to be leading the race to sign Declan Rice from West Ham this summer, 90 minutes. Losing the 41-capped England international this summer will obviously be a bitter pill to swallow for the West Ham fans. However, it feels like most of the fans have made peace with the fact that he'll be leaving at the end of the season. And Arsenal seem to be the club that Rice will most likely join when he eventually leaves the London Stadium. The Gunners' boss Mikel Arteta is desperate to bring Rice to the Emirates this summer. And that's really not surprising, is it? He's one of the very best central midfielders in world football after all. Much will depend on whether or not Arsenal are prepared to pay West Ham what the owners are demanding for Dec's signature. However, it must be said that the general consensus is that the 24-year-old could be swapping East London for North London this summer. AFC Glenn confirmed the following in his Twitter account. Declan Rice has started to follow a few players from Arsenal, putting 1-1 together and getting he is coming to Arsenal. Now, Declan Rice following the likes of Bukayo Saka and Aaron Ramsdale is perfectly understandable. They're England teammates after all. However, the timing is certainly interesting. For West Ham fans, they will obviously hope that the midfielder remains at the London Stadium for at least one more season. But it's pretty obvious that he'll be joining a major club this summer. For West Ham supporters, seeing Rice play in Arsenal shirt will obviously hurt. But the Hammers star leaving is something they are just going to have to accept. The final Arsenal news is that the Football Transfers has confirmed their exclusive Arsenal update, as they confirm Arsenal want to complete the signing of World Cup Ecuador international and Brighton and Hove Albion midfielder Moises Caicedo. Arteta wants to play him at fullback. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta has already planned where he wants to play Brighton and Hove Albion midfielder Moises Caicedo, according to a report. Football Transfers have reported that Arsenal are interested in signing Moises Caicedo from Premier League rivals Brighton and Hove Albion in the summer transfer window. The report has claimed that Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta wants to play Caicedo in an inverted fullback role. The Ecuador international is a defensive midfielder by trade, but he has played in that role for Brighton this season. And, according to Football Transfers, Arteta wants to deploy the 21-year-old Brighton midfielder in the inverted fullback role. The report has added that if Arsenal sign Caicedo, described as strong and powerful by Manchester United legend Roy Keane, then Ghana international midfielder Thomas Partey could find himself on the bench. We believe that if Moises Caicedo joined Arsenal in the summer transfer window, then he would pose a problem for Thomas Partey in terms of a place in the starting lineup. Arsenal are reportedly determined to sign Declan Rice from West Ham United, so it would mean even more competition for Partey. Now, while the former Atletico Madrid star has done well for Arsenal this season, he did not have the best of times in the final weeks of the campaign. He is 29 now and has had injury problems in the past. Caicedo is only 21 now, and he is certainly a player who could be moulded into the role that Arteta would want him to play in at Arsenal. With the season finally over, the Arsenal fans will now be ready to look forward to the crucial summer transfer window for the Gunners will pan out. Do you know the Arsenal news on Marco Asensio? You will enjoy this video on your screen too.